turning into the opposite of what it was not that long ago, because I'm old, but I'm not that old, and like the changes we're going through are going at a faster rate all the time, and they're getting deeper into everything that we didn't want to be in the past. Just go from torture to this current hate crimes legislation, and things are going downhill so fast here, it's really enough to kind of pee you off,
And now we've got, the Nazi youth squads all in red uniforms,
What
red,
are they going to use
black.
them for? Can you imagine a scenario whereas they're planning on building up several million, and the Secure Corps alone, I believe, they've already got,
No, they
I
are.
mentioned this morning, I think 10,000 or tens of thousands. And
Watch what happens on 9/11.
9/11.
They're going to be everywhere. I guarantee it. I mean, on 9/11 is going to be this youth corps, city group, whatever you want to call it, a city year. Their coming out party. There's no doubt about it. There will be knock and talks, memorials set up by the government all over the country. And, why aren't you giving back? In fact, this USA Today article invokes 9/11 when talking about them. They're trying to correlate the two. They're trying to make...
Never waste a good crisis, right?
Yeah, that's right. Young adults who grew up in the shadow of the 9/11 attacks and saw the wreckage of Hurricane Katrina are volunteering at home and abroad in record numbers. The generation that learned in school to serve as well as to read and write, the millennials, were the first global internet explorers, even as they pioneered social networking for favorite causes at home. See, everything's so positive. They're the new hope for America as they go into the total and complete brainwashed slave grid of a Nazi youth corps version 2.0. Coming up after this, it's the Infowarrior. All right, folks, we're going to go to Sean, Forrest, Jerry, and others. The call line is 866-582-9933. But while I'm talking about Obama Youth Corps, we're going to have to play the video. And you know what? This video really reminds me of this crappy dance movie craze that's been around for the last decade or so. Like, You Got Served and Step It Up. And then there's the crappy, the marching band one. Well, this looks exactly like that, only they're in, like, instead of... It really is like a dance uniform type thing for a school. But again, they're using the red, white, and black. I mean, how Nazi-like does this need to get? It's got a patch on their chest. Like, all right, let's play it so I can just sing along, because it's just, like, too good.
We won't stop. I am changed. I've been around since the beginning of time.
Let's show Gandhi and the Wright brothers. JFK and Mandela.
I've had many faces.
Mother
Over
Teresa.
the years, I've had many looks. But I've always had the same goals. To make this world a better place by helping those who need it most. To never turn my back when things get tough. And to show that positive can always overpower negative. I am change. And this is what I wear.
Oh my God. There's the uniform. There it is. The Nazi death cult uniform. City year, red, white, and black are back. Not under Hitler, but under Obama, who likes to equate himself with such greats as Martin Luther King Jr., Gandhi, Mother Teresa. I mean, folks, just off the charts. And they're lined up in this military thing, but at the same time, it's really cool and it's hip, and it's just like you got served. And if you're not part of the gang, then you're not cool anymore. And like I said, they are going to be at your doorsteps on 9/11 this year, coming to a TV screen and neighborhood near you, city year, and other little Stasi forces like them, training your children to love the government, to love slavery. All right, let's go to Sean in Pennsylvania. Sean, you're on the line.
Hey, Jason.
How you doing?
Pretty good. That reminded me of something that happened to me while I was in Cub Scouts a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue what it was for. Everybody in my scout had to get their fingerprints taken at a church, which I thought was really weird. I quit after that.
Well, yeah, I mean, not only do the Cub Scouts have those programs, the Masons have those programs, now those programs are in schools. And one of the stories, and I thank you for the call, Sean, that I have in front of me is this new database system out in the UK that everybody has access to. Why is my stack just so big? Let me see if I can't find this thing. It doesn't look like I have it right in front of me, but I should. Here it is, yes. All right, database of all UK children launched. An anonymous reader writes, a controversial database which holds the details of every child in England has now become available for childcare professionals to access. The government says it will enable more coordinated services for children and ensure none slips through the net. 390,000 people have access to the database, but will have gone through stringent security training. And although this is off Slashdot, we know these programs exist. They're admitted in Australia. The United Kingdom is now rolling out their national identification card program with all the RFID technology. You have Smith getting up there and laughing. Well, 30,000 already have it, and 70,000 will have it before the end of the year. There's nothing you can do about it. And then the next step, Verichip. That's right, Verichip and receptors developed to sensor systems to detect biological threats. See, this is the good chip right here. This chip is going to help you. It's going to see what's going on in your body. It's good news. And we just shaved 3 inches off, or I'm sorry, 3 millimeters off the chip. That's right, it's an 8 millimeter chip at this point. Now to the scary one. Saudi killer chip implants would track, eliminate undesirables. See, it's always introduced outside of the United States when it's this outrageous, when it's this outlandish, when it's this in your face. A chip with a small amount of cyanide that can be triggered at any point that they want. So if you're a criminal, you get out of jail, they don't like what you done, or maybe they'll just put cyanide chips in everybody. And if they don't like what you done, cyanide microchips in human beings. Is this registering with you? The Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. Back after this. PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.